Today I'm making a really super cool 6-foot palm tree for my Christmas decoration for my outdoor front yard display. And I'm going to show you the materials that are required to do it, how to build it so you can have your own. And this is not something you go out to a store and purchase. This is totally cool, custom. As soon as your neighbors see this thing, they're going to flip out, and it's just going to be amazing because this is just something you just don't see every day. So I'm going to show you how to make this really cheap and affordably and super high quality. It's going to really be built to last. So come on over and I'm going to show you some cool features and how this thing works out. So the first thing I have here is a typical fence post you would find at Home Depot or Lowe's or something like that. Back over here is a spot that I want to really focus in on. If you look right here, you'll see that there is a cross cut where it's an X, and what I've done is I bought, again, some more chicken wire in green color at the same home improvement store, and I use that so I can take my little Christmas lights and I can string it along with wire ties back and forth. And I got about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I've had this thing up for a couple years now, and one of them is kind of like on the fritz. One works when it wants to. So I'm actually going to have about 3 sets of these all in all when the tree is completely done. As for the post, this here is a 100 set strand. This is another 100 set strand, which I'm going to use just to beef this up and make it look even more impressive when it's all done. So when this thing is all lit up, you're going to see that tree post is going to look amazing on the light brown background. Then you're going to have these leaves which resemble the shape of a queen palm. So if that's the style you like, that's the one I use, and it seems to work the best. I mean, you could try to make a Sylvester or a medjool, but that's gonna be a lot because you have to store this thing, remember. So that's pretty much it. Also, I have run into another issue with on these wires for these Chinese displays. They have these little buttons which you can use and switch. I think it has like 7 or 8 modes or some deal like that. But what happens is the wires are like ridiculous. They're like 30, 40 gauge. They're almost non-existent. So what I do is I spread them out. I take a lighter, remove some of the insulation, strip it back, and I actually soldered these two together so that way I have enough plugs for everything. Because you need 1, actually 2 for the pole, then you need about 4 or 5 depending on how many light strands you do when you leave. So you have about 6 plugs, and you only have a 3-way adapter. So that's the fix for that. And at the end of the day, there should be one down at the bottom plug, which is going to plug and power the entire tree. So that should be the goal. So let me show you real quick what this thing looks like. Even though it's not done, I will post a picture of my whole display out front so you can get an idea of how this thing looks in a full display when everything's on, which is really breathtaking. But it doesn't give it justice as seeing it in person. So I urge you to make one of these for yourself. If you're into this kind of stuff and DIY is your thing, the chicken wire is maybe 10 bucks. The post is like 7. The lights, I buy these things on eBay for 3 bucks a pack. I mean, literally, this whole thing, the lights, this, maybe 25, 30 bucks. If you would actually go out to a real store and buy something like this, it would be hundreds of dollars. This thing is so awesome. So I really encourage you, and I hope you like it. So stick around and watch that end picture where you can see the thing in the display lit up at night, because it's really impressive. But I'll give you a quick taste of what it looks like right now.